Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, and his ex-wife, Toya Wright, are here. They're sharing stories about Reginae's over-the-top Sweet 16 and sounding off on Birdman, Nicki Minaj, and more. Plus, is the success of 50 Shades of Grey causing marriage drama for its hot young star, Jamie Dornan? Star Magazine has the inside scoop. And Wendy's bringing you all of today's juiciest hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah. So good. You, thanks for watching. These people are my co-hosts, my studio audience. They got my back. Cold. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Happy to be here as well. Have a seat, everybody. So, thanks for loving. I love you back. So, this thing with Amber Rose and Chloe is all over the internet. Have you been following? Well, it's getting big. They've been slamming each other on Twitter. We talked about it yesterday. Then Chloe, yesterday when I was telling you, Chloe called Amber out for being a stripper at 15. Something that Amber has always admitted, so it's not really a call out unless you're calling out a secret that somebody's embarrassed about. That's not a call out. And then Amber said about Chloe that your real dad is OJ. Well, there has been speculation and there is a resemblance, that's all I'm saying. Chloe. And now, Chloe wants to have a face-to-face with Amber. See, this is when Twitter goes way wrong. First of all, these grown women arguing about nonsense is a bunch of nonsense. Like I always say, it's good for my business, but it's not good for womanhood business and whatnot. I think they should stop now. Amber, and I love you, dear darling, but you know, I follow a bunch of different things, and one thing that I have read is that Wiz at one point wanted to have custody of Baby Bash. Now, at first you say, well, now why is a weed head fighting for custody? Until you examine further that, Amber, if you continue this behavior and he decides to go for custody, it might actually work. Because the judge is going to see a woman who has a hard time keeping her clothes on, beautiful body, but when a judge looks at your Instagram, wait, hold on. Started to melt and get sticky. When a judge looks at your Instagram and sees that you barely wear dental floss on it, correct? And when he looks at your Instagram and sees you arguing with Chloe or whoever you're arguing with, and you're not, it's terrific. The judge might let her off with a body like this. Now, Amber's at Mardi Gras or she's at some place. Where is she? Carnival. Anyway, so she's at Carnival and this was just posted. But do you understand what I'm saying? If you're trying to have custody and get this custody issue straightened out with your son, the judge will look at your Instagrams and he's not gonna like what he sees. And especially when he sees that you have heated up so much with another woman that you're now requested at a face-to-face. And Chloe, at this point, I guess you have nothing to lose. You're always looking for your street cred in the black community. So So, you know, I guess maybe if you beat up a black girl somehow, you think black people will like you better. Look, I don't know. You know I'm not saying anything but the truth. But she should stop in the name of Kim, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's so obvious. Kim reportedly is the one who's telling Khloe, would you stop this, responding to Amber? Because she's worried that Kanye's secrets will be spilled out in front of the Wendy studio. I mean, you know, Amber and Kanye dated famously for quite a while. And you know she knows where the bodies are buried. And we were having a big discussion in our meeting this morning, and let me tell you some of the speculations about what possibly the secrets could be. I can't tell you, I don't want to get sued. But the streets have been talking about Kanye for years. All we need is verification. So, Khloe, you keep clapping back at Amber, and Amber's about to tell all Kanye's mess. And would you guys stop with Iggy Azalea? Like, how much hate do you have? Everyone's talking about this new photo that leaked of Iggy Azalea in a bikini. Quite frankly, I see nothing wrong with it. Excuse me? Who is the one woman in here who doesn't have cellulite? Clap. Okay, fine, fine. Look, most women have either one of two evils. We either have cellulite or stretch marks. Now, clap if you're the one with the stretch marks. See, very interesting. And you know what? You with the cream outfit here in the front row, it's very interesting. You didn't clap for the cellulite, so you have no cellulite, but you do have stretch marks. You're a perfect example. See, me, I don't have one stretch mark. As much as I've stretched out and shrunken back, not one stretch mark, but I do have cellulite. You either have one or the other. Now, who in here has been beaten with both? It happens. Sharing is caring, that's all I'm saying. This right here is fine. Do I think that she's had something done? Sure. You know, a lot of girls do get stuff done. A lot of girls I was reading online say, well, if she allegedly has butt implants, why does she have cellulite? There is no cure for cellulite. I don't care what doctors say, trust me, I've got all day long to figure out cures for stuff. You know, I'm just saying. I'm here for 1 hour. I got 23 hours a day to read up on stuff and make appointments and see cures for stuff. And if I could cure cellulite, believe me, I would share it with you. But I want you all to leave her alone. And I know who the haters are. My people. Like, it seems like, it's okay, you can clap on with that. It just seems like black people don't want this girl to win because she's white. Yes. And then, is that true? Yes, it is, probably. Yeah. Who are you people? Now look. And also, because she's from Australia. See, we here in the country, we're very territorial about our rap music, you know what I'm saying? So you come here, you have an accent, you're white, you hook up with T.I., you know, one of our rap kings, you know, you take over the radio, you can be heard on hip-hop stations, top 40 stations. My father, who just turned 84, knows who Iggy Azalea is. You know, the little goobers running around in nursery school know who the Iggy Azalea is. White people, black people, in other words, you're a hater because she's crossed over and she's managed to make it. You're a hater because she got herself what looks like a black girl's butt and a black girl and a black boyfriend, Nick Young. You need to stop that hate and get a life, haters. And again, I'm not sticking up with her because I know her, never met the girl in my life. I would be fine if I never met her. But all I'm doing is, you know, I'm just taking a moment to, I told you, you have to compartmentalize your hate. You just can't you just can't hate across the board. That's all. Thank you. And by the way, if she does something that I really don't like, I will call her out on that. You know what I mean? Because I'm a woman and I'm allowed to be flip-flop with my mind. But for you to get on my Facebook and tell me I'm two-faced, no, I'm not two-faced. I'm a flip-flopper. Brandi Glanville, don't be a fool, girl. Now, she's talking about she might be wanting to leave the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Well, you know, like, that's what Nene always says, and that's how, you know, I guess you keep them so they want to give you more money and stuff like that. So I guess Brandi is trying to go that route. Brandi, the problem is that, try as I might, I don't understand how you pay your bills. Now, I know you have your Excuse me? In real life, who leaves a job without figuring out how they're gonna pay their bills? Now listen, I know she has a podcast, and that's very interesting. And I know that you are a New York Times bestselling author, and that's interesting. And I understand that your website is very, very popular because you put the housewives on it. But do you realize that the foundation of everything that you are career-wise and everything that people know about you is a housewife of Beverly Hills? Without the show, nobody's buying the books, nobody's podding and casting, and nobody's gonna go to your website. And your boys will be going to college in a few years, and it's really important that you keep a job. And, you know, I would say, okay, well, you're getting some juicy spousal support from Eddie Cibrian. Hi, Eddie. And Eddie's big fat booty. Oh, he's got a fatty. Oh, yeah. Why is my mouth watering? Slob. Look, but the problem is that Eddie is probably paying her what he can afford. And Eddie, as gorgeous as you are, you haven't worked in a very long time. Those acting roles have dried up. And Leanne has her millions, but she holds the purse strings to that. She's not responsible for Brandi and Brandi's kids. And also, Leanne and Eddie's, that reality show that they had, it barely eked through the first season, and then it got canceled. So, but Brandi has a replacement she's put out there. She wants to perhaps leave the show herself, and she wants Leanne Rimes to replace her. Now, you be careful now, because Leanne didn't work for her own show, but I can tell you what will work, Brandi, Leanne, and Bravo, and Eddie's booty. It's got its own personality. Did you see when he was here and he turned around and walked away? Everybody was gagging, like, oh my God. Big. Here's the thing. I think that Beverly Hills should keep Brandi, give her a few more coins, hire Leanne. Eddie, you shouldn't be on it. I understand that Harry Hamlin, Lisa Rinna's husband, breezes through the room every once in a while. You don't even have to breeze through, you know, Eddie. You stay off of it and let the girls fight with each other. Are you still watching Beverly Hills Housewives? No. Clap if you do, be honest. Okay. Do you like the idea of both women being on there? Clap if you do. Would that make you want to watch, for those of you who don't? Yeah. It would make me want to watch again. And Tyrese, listen, you set yourself up for this one. Between Suzanne clapping and her husband laughing, these two keep me entertained. Look, the R&B singer Tyrese said he had one of the most ratchet dates of his life. Here's what happened. He was out at the restaurant and his phone died, so he asked to use his date's phone. When he opened up the phone to use it, the page was stuck on Celebrity Net Worth. Tyrese. Well, Okay, there's a few theories here, Black Tie. That's what they call them. There's a few theories here, Black Tie. First of all, you've got to watch the women that you date. And look, there's nothing wrong with checking up girls on a man's net worth. And if you by chance get a hold of his social security number or his driver's license number, let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with playing I Spy. But you've got to be smart about it and do it in the confines of your own house. That's number one. Tyrese, I hope you said something to her as you got up to get ready to leave. I hope you said, so now you know my net worth is $25 million. How much are you worth? And walk away. Then again, Tyrese, you're kind of egomaniacal. I'm sure you wanted to have it put out here, this lot of $25 million. It is a lot. How much you worth? Thank you. Oh, I want to remind you that each week this month, we're giving away Walt Disney World vacations during our Grand Fantasy giveaway. This week's prize package includes a fabulous spa treatment. After spending a magical day at the theme park with your family, you get a chance to indulge yourself, relax and rejuvenate at the spa. And all you have to do is keep watching our show, look for the word of the day, then log on to wendyshow.com for your chance to win, okay? It's gonna be a 5-day, 4-night Grand Fantasy vacation, including airfare, and that's from me to you. Studio audience, you can feel relaxed and rejuvenated because you're all going home with a Minnie Mouse sleeping mask. Sweet dreams. And now it's time for the Inside Scoop. And dropped it on the floor. I didn't realize that in the scurry of the music came off that high. A mess. Everybody, this is Shallon Lester. She's from the Star magazine, and she's got the inside scoop. Okay, so Shallon.
Yes.
Let's talk about the drama with the 50 Shades of Hey.
50 Shades of Hey. Well, some good news. Christian Grey might actually be back in the market soon. We hear that Jamie Dornan is having some major tension in his marriage to Amelia Warner over his sexy role. Now, Amelia did not want him to take this role from the beginning. When he got cast, they were newlyweds, she was pregnant. Like, it's not what you want your husband to be doing it with, right?
Excuse me, if he's an actor, you want him to work as an actor.
Yes.
I mean, Shallon, seriously.
I feel you.
And I know they've been married for 2 years. They've got like a 14-month-old.
Dulcie.
And she's an actress and a musician of some sort.
Yeah, she used to be an actress and never really took off, and now her musical name is Slow Moving Millie.
Very attractive.
Yeah, like cardigans and sensible shoes. I feel like that's kind of her style.
But okay, I, for one, did not even know who Jamie Dornan was before this. Now I understand that the movie's gotten picked up for not just one sequel, but two. It's gonna have a threequel.
Right.
So he'll be working for a moment here.
Yes.
Now people know who Jamie Dornan is. His wife should be happy. If anything, like if I were him, because I don't know who his wife is, so apparently she's not working right now. She needs to get on the road and do these press junkets with him and just stay in the hotel with the baby, but at least she's there to satisfy her insecurity of her man traveling around.
Right.
This is not good. This is not good.
No, and even worse, Jamie has said she won't see the movie. And like, you get it, as a woman, you don't want to watch your husband do that, but it's a role, number one, and this is your spouse's biggest achievement ever.
Biggest achievement ever.
Like, if you can't support that, that's not good.
It is not good. Okay. No. Let's talk about Kim. You talk about Kim Kardashian.
I'll take it from here.
Go ahead.
So Kim has a rather surprising person on her payroll, a professional Photoshopper. So if you look at Kim's selfies, if you look at Kim's selfies and think, why don't I look this good in my selfies? She didn't wake up like this, honey. She pays someone $100,000 a year, and their only job, is to Photoshop her selfies. They're on call 24/7, because Kim's, in different time zones, out and about. So they send her a picture. She gets it back within 30 minutes, perfectly topped up. She destroys the original. She has a non-disclosure agreement. It's all so we see some of the photos that she got. maybe sweetheart needs to tighten up a little bit because her work, she's slipping. Like this photo of Kim, she looks like she's 3 inches wide. Paparazzi caught her that same day in the same outfit looking wider. I mean, she still looked good, but Kim, come on. This is not your body. This is not your shape.
Are we finished?
We are, yes.
Good.
Yes, we are.
It's not you.
I know.
It's that.
It's Kim. It's
All right,
always
let's
Kim.
talk about Patrick Schwarzenegger. Is he okay? What happened?
Yeah, Patrick Schwarzenegger was in kind of a scary incident. He was involved in a high-speed car chase. He was driving his Porsche around the San Fernando Valley, actually on his way to meet Miley Cyrus for lunch, his girlfriend, when someone threw a water bottle at the hood of his car and then like sped off. Patrick flipped out, gave chase.
Oh my God!
Yeah, gave chase to this person down the freeway, which by the way is a terrible idea. But
Yes.
I guess if you like date Miley Cyrus, you don't make chronically good decisions, so.
Accent on the
Shocker.
chronic.
Chronic. So Patrick's like flying down the freeway and this guy flips a U-turn and crashes into him and then bolts from the scene. So everyone's fine, everyone's fine. His car actually only sustained minor damage. So he continues on, meets Miley at her house for lunch, and calls the police from there. They come and take a report. They're actually investigating this as assault with a deadly weapon, the water bottle. So
Yes.
recycle. Who knew they were so lethal?
Wait, but the best part of the story.
Oh, the best.
Go.
Okay. So Miley, you know, when the cops are coming, what do you put on? Of course, if you're Miley Cyrus, you take off your bra, you put on a sheer shirt, and put on pasties, because then, yeah.
A little treat for the. Look at the pill. Look at the pill glasses.
Look, I don't know what to look at.
Is she dirty? Like what is going on?
You're gonna get crabs just standing next
Oh my
to her.
gosh. Shallon, thank you for coming by.
You're
It's
welcome.
nice to see you
I
again.
know.
Tell everybody at the Star I said,
I
how
will.
you doing? Pick up the latest issue of Star Magazine. It's on newsstands now.